She's kind of a big deal. She's about to move on to New York City, a very funny comedian and a doctor. Welcome to the stage, Sabrina.
Noise. I'm glad you're there. Yeah, my name is Sabrina Lee, and I know what you're thinking. You're like, Lee? She's Asian? And no, I'm not. I'm the white version of Lee. You know, like Sarah Lee Breads. Yeah, or Robert E. Lee, the General of the Confederate Army. Yeah, you know, I don't love who all of the Lees are, the reputable ones, but they do love being white bread. You know, funny, I've been telling that joke for a while now, and I kept on accidentally saying Sandra Lee and not Sarah Lee. And I Googled it, and Sandra Lee is a real person, and she just broke up with Andrew Cuomo. Isn't that hilarious? That's super funny to me. And the reason why it's funny to me is I'm actually from New York originally, so it's less impressive. I'm going back home. Not making a name for myself, the name's there already. Yeah, but a lot of people feel, I think, disappointed when they find out that I'm originally from New York, because I don't really sound like I'm originally from New York, right? Like, I think people who meet me, like, on a dating app or something, they expect me to have, like, this Long Island accent, you know, talk like a Long Island, yeah, that's where I'm from, you know, I'm from there, I walk there, I talk there, it's like, yeah, I'm from Long Island. Or they think I'm going to say, like, I'm from Brooklyn, you know, and Brooklyn's a lower voice, like, it's, I'm from Brooklyn, Brooklyn born and raised, you know, I cross streets and I don't care about it, you know, Brooklyn. You know, or the Bronx is a different part. If I'm from the Bronx, you gotta be a little bit higher pitched, a little bit quicker, right? Gotta talk a little fast. You know, you have places to be, you're busy, you're from the Bronx, whatever. You know? Or like, if you're like from Staten Island, right? Like, I'm Pete Davidson, I'm depressed, you know? Staten Island, yeah. But instead, I come on the scene and I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm walking here. Yeah, I'm from Long Island, born and raised, it's where my parents are, and I have a very weird dad. Does anyone have a weird dad here? Yeah, weird dad! Yeah, I have a very odd dad. He's not a very emotional guy, I'll say that. He's not really in touch with his emotions. But so as kids, if me and my brother ever asked my dad questions, we would have to, like, he would have to figure out a way to avoid our questions. So what he did is he would play the Magic Flute by Mozart instead of answering us. Does anyone know that play, that opera? It's an opera. It's super popular right now. All over TikTok. It's really, really popular play. So if we asked him any personal questions, he would put that play on. So if we'd be like, hey, Dad, how did you and Mom meet? He would go, oh, pa, 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 pa. We'd be like, Dad, how did you pick my name when I was born? And he would go, pa, 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 pa. And we would go, hey, Dad, what's the meaning of true love? And he would go, Thank you very much. I'm quitting school and joining the opera. But yeah, so that guy, you know, imagine the kid that he produced, you know? Imagine the kid that he created. And I would never say this stuff to my dad's face, which is why he's watching the telecast of this entire set online. It's been currently live streamed all over the internet. Yes, thank you very much. But no, I've always been weird ever since I was born. Does anyone here speak Spanish? Yeah, I got a few Spanish speakers. Okay, so growing up, my family on my mom's side, I'm Puerto Rican, they would all call me La Chistosa. And the reason why is because when I was born laughing, which is terrifying. Like, are you kidding? I was born laughing, and everyone tells me the story like it's so cute. Like, oh, you were just laughing when you came right out of the womb. That's weird, right? And then it's made worse by the fact that at about 3 months gestation, I absorbed my twin. like having a vigor for life, you know what I mean? I came out and I won. I was like really proud of it. And then what's worse is I later found out that La Chistosa actually doesn't directly translate to the giggler. I see some heads shaking. Yeah, you guys know. Yeah, it actually more directly translates to like the joker, or like joking, you know? So like imagine me, a depressed comedian played by Joaquin Phoenix, you know? I really like fulfilled the prophecy there. Yeah. No, but one story, I actually teach public speaking at the University of Florida. Thank you very much. Yeah. I just finished up classes in grad school there, and I've been teaching for the past 3 years, and it is so much fun. It is a great class to teach, and I have so many stories that I wish I could tell you guys about it. I really do. It's just that because of privacy laws, I'm not allowed to, which is such a bummer. But yeah, man, if I could tell you this one story that I've got, it is a good story. Oh man, all right, I'll tell you guys a little bit, okay? It's about a kid who gave a speech in my class. Yeah, you want more? Okay. So the story is about a student who, you know, using normal English language, you wouldn't be able to describe him as passing my class, right? So he wasn't doing very well in the course, and he had one final speech to give, one big speech to help with his grade. And last minute, the day of the speech, he changed his topic to a new topic, which was why Sabrina should pass me in this course. Kind of creative, right? Honestly, a pretty dope idea for a speech. So I was excited to get into it. I was like, ooh, this is so cool. What's he going to use? And so he switches to the next slide, and it was his first main point, which is why Sabrina is not even qualified to teach this class. And I feel like I wanted to be like, one question, bud. I'm grading you. I'm the only one grading you. At what point did you think this is a great idea? You know? And he had like a whole chart on there where he was comparing my credentials to the credentials of another public speaking professor who also failed him in the course. So he was like, what's your point there? Oh man, but so I went home that night and I like had no idea what to do. You know, I was like, well, how am I going to grade this speech? So to distract myself, I went on Tinder because I love attention. And there's a feature on that dating app where if someone's liked you, you can see it. It's for free sometimes, so every so often if you have the free version, you'll get that feature. If you're a guy, you probably pay for that feature, but I don't. I'm a woman. So I go on that app, and it opens up, and the person who had liked me was that kid. Are you kidding me? He was negging me the entire speech in front of all my students? Oh, goodness. So that was just, you know, really messed my brain up. So yeah, so we've been together for about 6 months now. And he's waiting outside to buy me a drink, so I'm going to get going. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night.